So in this video, it's my reflection, just kind of breaking everything down from each experiment that I did on both my sister and my friend Ivis. So description of my social norm. First one, my sister violated personal space. Just walked into her bedroom. She was kind of upset. I tried to explain it. It's for a project, blah blah. She just kind of said whatever and walked away. She didn't even want me to interview her. So she'll get over it. But basically, I walked in her room. She didn't know what was going on. I kind of stood there, kept doing my homework. Eventually, she just got up and left. So, that was something that was, definitely weird for her to experience. My second one, I went over to my friend's house, Ivis, started talking to myself, left, and, he was a little freaked out because he didn't know, because I've never done this before. He was trying to figure out why I was doing what I was doing, trying to be funny or something. But he was still pretty confused. Even after the interview, he was like, all right, no problem, man. Still kind of confused what was really going on. And so my reactions and responses. So specifically with my friend Ivis, this comes into the fundamental attribution error. Just basically him trying to explain, what was going on in his head. Just like he said, oh, he was using drugs. He's like, oh, I thought you were on drugs, man. And so that's just one of those things where we'll naturally just try to, attribute certain things to why people are behaving the way they're behaving. So with Ivis, it was that. My sister, specifically, I have no idea what was going on in her mind. She was probably just like, my brother's trying to annoy me. That's probably what was going on in her mind, because, she had to make a connection somehow. And the conformity, that's just, us kind of conforming to social norms just because people do it, right? Like, who says you can't have a conversation with yourself in public? No one has really a need to do so. But, we all just kind of know that, you don't just walk into someone's personal space and just sit there and don't ask and just do your stuff, right? Because it'll bug people and annoy them. And so with, in the word social norm specifically, that I violated social norm. You don't talk to yourself just randomly while you're having a conversation with someone else. That's very weird. Social norm with my sister, just walking into someone's personal space, period. Whether that's in public, in your house, whatever it may be, especially without asking. So it taught me just specifically how people react to things that are outside of social norms, right? My friend Ivis thought it was weird, and he kind of looked at me funny, and probably will look at me funny for a while, just because it's just something that you don't see every day, and you don't know why it's happening. My sister, she's just probably gonna be upset, that I violated her personal space, or whatever. And so, yeah. So it's definitely one of those things. If it violates a social norm, so people definitely treat you differently because of it. So if someone was actually normally just talk to themselves in public, they would clearly be treated differently, just because no one really does that, and it's just kind of against human nature, if you will. So thank you for watching this video. This was my journaling my experience and what I learned through this project. So thank you for watching.